That was my biggest problem on live stream, that
What was
I kept trying to burp, or like I was nervous, so I'd be like, but it's actually quite nerve wracking
mm.
to go on live stream. It was really stressful, and I, at one point I said that what I would like you to do is go through it, and just obviously I'll send you the clips. Just edit the clips where I'm saying absolutely useless things out of context, because there's this one point where I'm talking about like intonation and how you can get a gauge for the answer of a question based on the intonation of the speaker,
Mm.
and I start going like that, and then I realized, like, oh my god, like somebody just took that clip and put it on like LinkedIn. They'd be like, warning, this person is pretending to be an English teacher and is clearly an idiot. Like,
Oh
do
my
not book classes with this woman. She is insane.
We actually
So
have to
yeah,
do that. We have to clip them out and make
yes.
funny little videos.
Then also there's a bit like where all the examples are just me talking about pee. Like my dog peed on the carpet. Who peed on the carpet? You know what I mean? Whose pee is this?
No, that's very good. That's inform. It's a good real life example of it's a relatable
So,
situation.
so stupid. So stupid.
Ah,
Anyways, hello everybody.
hello,
Hi.
everybody. Emily has what's a verb I could use in this situation? Emily has held a live stream. Do you hold a live stream? Do you do a live
Run? Do you
stream?
run a live stream? Do you Yeah, I think you just do them, you know.
Emily has done a live stream.
I'm tired now. I didn't realize, and the funniest thing is that the
Mm.
tiredness doesn't come from answering all the chat messages, because three people messaged in chat, so that's not the problem.
Hey.
The problem is keeping the show rolling for the 2 hours that you say
Yeah.
that you're going to do the stream for. So I talk to myself quite a lot, but my goodness, when you're like going, what do you think, guys? And then there's just nobody, you know.
Aww.
It was quite painful. And then you're like, okay, let's move on. But the funny thing is that people are watching the recording, which is terrifying to me because I don't
That's
actually trust
amazing.
anything that I said.
That's amazing, though. And we
I don't know.
absolutely need to have more live streams. So, everybody join our live streams on YouTube. Emily will help you
Yes.
with exam stuff, English stuff. I might be there in the chat yapping about nonsense,
Hmm.
trying to distract Emily from the actual work. But yeah, podcast episode. Today's a very exciting episode. I'm very
Is
excited.
it? Oh yeah, that's right. Because you're in control of this one. So go on, hit me. What are
Well,
we
not
doing?
not because of that, mostly because we are talking about winter sports and the Olympics, which have
Ah,
ended
yeah. Okay.
already.
Oh,
So
have they?
yeah. Yeah, what?
Oh,
You
that's
haven't
not
been
okay. Is that the end of the
following?
episode?
You haven't been
All
following
right, bye
the
guys.
Winter
I guess.
Olympics? How dare you?
Listen, I'm not gonna lie, it's quite embarrassing. I only
It is.
see like a few things on TikTok every now and then.
Oh,
So I've seen a couple of the major sports, but I have missed a lot of the stuff that I would usually watch if I had a TV with cable. So
ah.
yeah, it is quite embarrassing. Sorry guys. So
What
what have I
would
missed? Tell me.
you consider to be the major sport? I'm interested,
For me
genuinely.
personally,
Yeah.
curling.
I love
Uh,
curling. So much fun.
It's really good. It's so dramatic. Somebody called, so in Spanish, the name for curling is chess on ice, which is a little
Really?
bit dramatic, I think. It's just a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
I don't really feel like that is the best description for curling. However,
Mm.
I've seen a lot of scandals related to the curling this time around, particularly from the Canadians. I thought that was
Mm-hmm.
quite entertaining. So that's all I know. That's a major sport for me. Maybe as well, ice skating. That was my favorite when I was a kid.
Mm.
That's
Mm.
a big one for me. They're so elegant, with the
Yeah.
spins.
I love ice
I'm
skating.
not quite as elegant. I mean, we have been ice skating,
We
you and I,
have.
in Edinburgh, and I was very jealous of your ability to just sort of float around the rink while I was hanging onto the side, you know.
Yeah,
But
well, yeah, I used to do ice skating as a kid. So,
mhm. But you still go
um
pretty frequently now,
yeah,
right?
I do. I do. I try to go at least once a week, sometimes a couple of times, maybe 3 times if it's not -20 outside.
Mm.
But if it's a manageable temperature, I try to go often. But that's quite common here in Finland to just go to your local ice
Okay.
rink. And everyone does it as a kid. But
So
I absolutely.
what's a major sport for you then?
Well, I mean, I personally, my favorite is ice skating, figure skating to be more specific. I'm not very
Sorry,
well
sorry.
versed on speed skating or anything like
Oh,
that.
I
But
love it. Sorry,
yeah,
sorry. It is beautiful though. It's amazing how fast they go.
yeah, but figure skating is my personal favorite.
Mm.
However, obviously here in Finland, ice hockey is probably one of the most sort of talked about sports. Also,
Mm.
like the various different types of skiing. Me and Emily, me and Emily, we were talking about the names for the different sports before we started recording the episode because I said I don't know any of the sports in English. It's actually
Mm.
interesting that we started with curling because in Finnish it's called curling. So it's the only one I can, with
Cool.
confidence,
It's
say.
not called curlingi.
Well, yeah, when you start declining it, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. All right then. So yeah, what we're gonna play like a little game really, because
Mm,
I don't really know every winter sport, but I've got a little list of all the winter sports up in front of me. Anna's
mm.
going to describe the sport, and I'm going to guess which sport it is, and then we're both going to decide if that's actually the sport or if it's a different sport. If it is the wrong sport, I will make sure that you can see the sport on the screen. We're just talking about completely the wrong thing.
Oh my
So
God.
yeah, we've talked about quite a few already, which I think, to be fair, you've proven yourself quite familiar with the key ones in my mind, at least.
Mm.
So whenever you're ready, if you can think of one, give it me.
Well, see, one of the biggest sports for me personally, or the most nostalgic sport for me personally, because this sport is very popular in my hometown because we have the again, I
Mhm.
don't have the vocabulary in English, but what we have the things that you need to do this sport, which are these big sort of not U shaped, but half a U shaped things. You go down them on your skis and you jump.
Okay, this is harder than I thought it was gonna be. But then you put them on your feet.
No, no, no. You put skis on your feet and you go down this big ramp and then you jump
Yeah.
and you have to kind of fly and hold your skis in
Oh,
shape.
you're never gonna believe this. It's
What?
called ski jump.
Oh my God.
Ski
Okay.
jump.
See, I was
It
going
might have a
to
different name, but yeah, it's called ski jump.
I was going to
Yeah.
attempt to say something like that, but then I thought I'm just going to sound ridiculous.
The
Okay.
one where you have like a ramp and they don't have to do any funky tricks, right? It's all about
Yeah.
distance.
Yeah, yeah,
I love that
exactly.
one.
Oh, yeah, because
It's so good.
we have the ramps in my hometown, so it's a very
Yeah.
popular sport, so I do like that one. That one.
Mm.
Ski jump. Okay, that's easier than expected. Ski jumping.
Do you remember? I think it was with you, but now I'm not 100% sure. There was this time I think we went on like a road trip and we saw the ramps. I'm
Mm.
pretty sure we did. And I remember being like, "Oh, ski jump!" And I remember you being like, "This is completely normal. Why are you going mental?" I feel like that is something that happened.
Probably, yeah,
Maybe it
yeah,
was a
that
dream
sounds
that
like
I had.
it.
It's highly
No, that
possible.
sounds like something that could have happened here.
Yeah, yeah. Have you ever done it?
No, we did get the opportunity to do it in PE when I was a
Oh,
kid.
scary.
Obviously off of like smaller ramps meant for practice and for children, but still, it's ski jumping.
Yes.
I was never brave enough to do it though, so you know.
It's so high. I mean, like from the looks of it, it's madness, and the distance that they get is shocking.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
so impressive. Have you ever heard of the story of Eddie the Eagle?
Eddie the Eagle, no.
Oh man, there's a movie about him. He's a British guy who decided that he wanted to do ski jumping,
Mm.
and he came last, but
Okay.
he successfully landed the jump, which meant that he came last instead of being like unqualified, right?
Okay.
So it was like a beautiful story of this everybody in Britain being like, "Why are you doing ski jump? Like this is not something that British people have the resources to do." And
Mm.
Eddie, the we call him Eddie the Eagle because he flew. Whoa, look at him go. But yeah, he was pretty. I mean, he didn't fly very far. You know, it wasn't a very good eagle, but
Okay.
he was pretty popular guy because he did it. But yeah, another very similar movie about like unexpected countries doing like sports that shouldn't be in their country. You know, like
Yeah.
Jamaica, because Jamaica participated in the Winter Olympics too. Even though the weather doesn't really account for
Yeah.
wintry sports. So, you know, because everybody thinks that in Britain it's very cold. It
Yeah.
is, but it's not cold enough, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, and it's like the culture isn't based around the winter sports. I feel like especially in Northern Europe and in Central European countries where there are big mountains and stuff, it's very much part of the culture to like ski often just because it's like close to you or, ice skate, do that sort of
Hmm.
stuff. And then yeah, the kind of society just develops around it. Everyone does it. But in the
Yeah,
UK, even though there could be opportunities for that, but there is just not really, though it's not part of the
I've got
culture as
a
much.
I've got a funny story for you just before we continue on our sports. That in
Okay.
my hometown
Mm.
there is a place called Ski Village,
Okay. Okay.
which is a place where you can practice
Mm.
skiing, right?
Mm.
But it's not on snow. Or sometimes they put fake snow down, but mostly the material just sort of like is similar to ice. So you can practice skiing. It's not really for people who are genuinely doing the sport, it's just for kids. You
Okay.
know, I remember, for example, I remember one time going down this tube like thing that was supposed to represent the typical tubes that you see in like the half pipes, things like that, and I just flew off the side of it.
Oh my
uh
God.
so it was not very safe. But the funny thing about this ski village, and if anybody who is listening is from Sheffield, represent, um that thing is always on fire. Somebody is always setting ski village on fire. I swear there was like a time where 2 times a year in the news it would say something like Ski Village has been vandalized again and it's been set on fire.
That's awful.
It is awful, but it's so funny. Like, why are you going for Ski Village? Why is Ski Village catching strays?
Yeah,
Could
somebody
be
really doesn't
anybody.
like skiing.
Exactly, exactly. They're like, oh, leave it to the Norwegians. We're not doing any of this, you know?
Ah, the Norwegians.
Yeah, yeah.
They've gotten so many medals.
They have. They have. How
Okay.
are you feeling about it?
Oh, I'm not. Well, I mean, I think it's come to the point where, especially in skiing, in men's skiing, especially in men's skiing, because it's different in women's skiing, but in men's
Yeah.
skiing, I feel like everyone's just competing who gets to be fourth because everyone knows the top three are going to be Norwegians. So it's just who can
Mm.
like be the first out of the non-Norwegians.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they say the same thing about Russians as well for
Mm,
like figure skating and things like that because they have such
yeah.
strict regimes. that a lot of like
Yeah.
the other countries have won medals this time around because the Russians aren't participating.
And it's also funny to see how a lot of the names in ice skating, well, in figure skating, a lot of the names are Russian or Slavic, even if the country is not. So it's. I mean, I think a big part of it is that in Slavic countries, in Eastern Europe in general, it's just more accepted, maybe,
Mm,
especially for men, to do something like
yeah,
ballet or figure skating.
yeah.
Whereas I feel like, especially in Finland, if you're a man or a boy and you like being on skates and on ice, you're just gonna do ice hockey. Like it is.
What
It's.
are you, a nerd? Well, you like figure skating? You're a boy? You know, what a loser. I always think that's so strange because it is like that. I don't think that there's anything more masculine than the thighs that I've seen on some of the male ballet,
Yeah,
dancers.
yeah, yeah.
It's crazy. Anyway, I digress. But I see the point that you're making.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Okay.
hit me with another sport, baby. What else have you got?
Well, this one, I don't know whether to attempt a translation again. Maybe I shall just explain. So you have to
Okay,
ski, traditional skis, nothing
good
special
start.
about the skis in this one. Traditional
Okay.
skis, you have to ski a track, a thing, and then you have to stop, and then you have to shoot with a
Oh,
shoot these
yeah.
things, and then if you miss, you have to do like an extra lap of this penalty thing.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, so this is funny because this is actually the only sport that I watched on television because I wasn't in my house at the time. I went on a little trip to the north of Spain
Mm-hmm.
last week and I saw this sport, but I still didn't see the name of it. So let's have a look. So yeah, I saw the skiing, I saw the shooting,
In Finnish, it's
um,
called shooting skiing.
shooting ski. Oh, well, you're gonna love this. In English, it's called biathlon.
Biathlon. What?
Yes,
What does that
because
mean?
it's do you know a triathlon?
No. What does that mean?
Okay, so do you know a marathon?
Okay, I know a marathon.
Do you know walking? No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, obviously a marathon's running, right?
Yeah.
A triathlon is like a type of competition that involves three different sports. So normally a triathlon
Mm.
should be running, swimming,
Mm.
and cycling. And
Ah,
obviously, they're not in equal measure. You don't do like 10 kilometers swimming, 10 kilometers cycling, and 10
yeah, yeah,
kilometers
yeah.
running, because those would be three very different, like energy requirements.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, it's called a biathlon because one half of the sport is skiing around like a madman, and the other half of the sport is shooting targets. So you have to, if you miss, you have to go around again.
Not the actual lap. If you miss, you
I
have this
didn't know that.
penalty lap area. And for example, if you miss once, you have to go around the penalty
Uh-huh.
lap. You have to do the penalty lap once. If you miss
Oh my
twice,
god.
you get a
Wow.
certain added amount of kilometers depending on, yeah, depending on how many times you miss. I
Wow.
think I'm not quite sure if in some cases you just get like an added penalty to the time that you, because you're always, obviously you do it and you get a time, but I think it's mainly to do with the laps, because I think that's one of those sports where everyone leaves at the same time. But I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
I'm not 100% sure.
Wow.
What, that's interesting that that's
That's
called the
that's a good one.
biathlon, because in Finnish there's another sport which involves two sports. So what's that called in
Okay,
English?
go on.
Where you have to, well, you have essentially one athlete does two things: skiing and ski jumping. In Finnish, it's called the.
Sorry, this I'm just imagining a scenario where you have to like do cross country skiing. So you have to like ski for a really long time and then at the end there's just a huge like drop off cliff. It's like, great, so I have to ski loads and now I have to throw myself off this cliff. Fantastic.
No, 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 no. You have to ski, and then you have
Uh-huh.
to separately do the jump as well, and then it's a combined score.
Okay. And what's the name of the sport?
In Finnish, it's called combined. It's literally just called combined.
It looks like it's called the same in English. Some people, okay, it says here Nordic combined.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Explosive power and endurance is required to do
Oh,
this sport.
oh, hello.
Yeah, I mean, explosive guts of nervousness, I think, is also required. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. That I have to say, a lot of the winter sports are really intense.
Yeah, yeah, they are. They are. It's quite I mean, a lot of them have similar elements. Like you're either on blades or on skis, but
Yes.
all going down a pipe in a what's it called? Where you when you go, well, when you jump into the thing and you have to like what's the thing called?
What?
Oh yeah, the
The
sports where
the
you
thing.
yeah,
What do
the
you
the
mean?
thing that you jump on to go down the squiggly icy pipe. You jump on the thing.
Ah, do you mean the one where you go really fast and then you have to balance yourself so that you don't crash headfirst into the side of
Yes.
the pipe and then die? Yeah.
Yes.
There's a couple of names, okay?
Mm.
Because it depends on if you're doing it alone or with friends.
Oh, hello. Okay.
Yeah, because if you do it in a team, it's a different story, right?
Oh,
So I believe if you're doing it as a team, it's called the bobsleigh, the bobsleigh,
okay.
because
A
it
bob,
requires
a
like
bob
that
what?
big, the a bobsleigh, like Santa's sleigh,
Why
but
is
with
there a
Bob
bob?
beforehand.
Bob. Oh,
I
that's so
don't know.
funny.
I
That's
don't know.
cute.
I don't
That's
know.
cute. Okay, a
It is very
bobsleigh.
strange though, isn't it?
Right.
So everybody pushes and then you all get in, and then
Yeah,
you
yeah.
meow, like that's the the sound effect. Um, but I think you can do that, and it doesn't have to be 4 people. I think it could also be 2 people, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I'm not very knowledgeable. Uh,
Mm.
then now this is the thing that I was actually looking at recently because I didn't understand the difference between these two sports. So if it's
Mm.
just you, there's one called the skeleton and there's one called the luge. Um,
Okay.
and because there's 2 different ways that you can chuck yourself down the tube, the icy tube of death,
Yeah.
right? So the first one, the luge, I believe you have to put your feet like you have to be face up, so you have to be lying on your back if
Oh,
you do the
right,
luge,
right. Okay.
right?
Yeah, because there's one where
I
you go
tried to
feet
connect the word
first.
luge with the word lounge.
You have to
Mm-hmm.
go
Mm-hmm.
in one, you have to go feet first, and the other one you're like kind of going down, I don't know, like you're
Yes.
jumping off an airplane.
Yes, exactly, exactly. So I think in the case of the luge, your feet are first, but the
Okay.
skeleton, you are face down, head first,
Ah.
which I think they call that one the skeleton because if you crashed, the only thing that they'll be able to recover is your skeleton.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's called the skeleton in Finnish as well. That's funny how some like curling and skeleton. Mm.
Skeleton. I like that. That's
These
good.
like random ones that haven't
But
been
like it's
translated.
terrifying.
Yeah. Jesus. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, those. So,
Sorry.
what's the thing you jump on in those cases? Like, it's not a bobsleigh. Then it's something else.
That's a good question. What's the name of the thing? The Death Bringer? I don't know. Let's see. What's the name of
The thing, yeah, because
apparatus
I was like thinking, because
used
I think
in
we call them
luge?
sleighs. In any case, it's always a sleigh. Like it's nothing
Yeah.
special, but um
See, now this is the interesting thing.
mm.
That in English there's two different words. There's sleigh and sled,
Oh,
right?
sled, right.
So
I don't know the difference.
yes. So not me neither. So let's have a look. So a sleigh is bigger. That's it. I
Okay.
think that's pretty much it.
Okay, then it's a sled, yeah.
Wow, that was problem solved. Yeah.
Then it's a
I
sled.
think it's a lot of people use the word sledge as well. And if you ever
Oh,
heard that one, that's quite British to say sledge.
sledge.
I do think it is just because we say so we have the word sleigh with a G in it, and we just
Mm.
think, ooh, G. Sled like sledge.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
but it's the same thing.
Okay,
Um, apparently it's more similar to Dutch.
sure,
I don't know. I don't know.
sure.
But yeah, so like a sleigh should be normally should be pulled by some sort of animal because Santa has a sleigh. You know,
Ah,
it's not a sled. It doesn't just go on its own. But that's why in a skeleton or in the luge, it's a sled because you are the person that pushes it, right? But
okay. No, that makes sense. Okay, so a sled, a sled.
yeah.
Right. No,
So
that's
which one are we
interesting.
doing then?
Next one.
No, I mean which one are we doing? Which sport are we doing?
What do you mean, which sport are we doing? I'm not
Personally,
doing anything.
if I wanted to minimize the chance of myself
I'm not
dying,
doing any of them, though.
I would choose the luge because I think you could probably go down the luge pretty slowly without dying.
Nah, nah, man.
And even if you did crash, it wouldn't be so bad.
I would do the one where there's many people because if I'm going down, everyone's going down with me. I'm not going
Wow.
down it alone. I'm going down it
Wow.
with you.
Oh, that's so nice of you. So if you break all your bones, I have to break all my bones too. That's
Yeah,
so considerate.
exactly. Communism.
Yeah.
Mm.
Then again, maybe the protection of the bobsleigh is enough to make it so that you don't like really hurt yourself, you know?
Yeah.
Um, but yeah. I
There's
just want to know, and I've asked you this question
mm.
before. I just want to know how you discover that you are good at this sport of going down this tube very fast. You know, how do you come
Yeah.
out of that and go, actually, there's a bit of a technique to that, and then just keep going? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, it's so dangerous. Like, why do you it is interesting because I do understand skiing and stuff like that, especially here. We do it as kids already. So you kind of know what you like. But at the
Mm.
same time, I've never in PE as a kid gone, jumped on a sled head first and gone down an icy pipe. That
Yeah,
has
yeah,
never
it's so
happened.
strange.
Mm.
My ultimate desire is to choke myself down a pipe. I don't know how to explain it. And then you see the sport and you're like, my dream come true. Thank
It's very
goodness.
interesting. I mean, maybe you go down those water slides in water parks where you go down the pipe just in water, and maybe you're like, I'd do this on a sled in winter.
I would like to do this, but more difficult, please.
Yeah, yeah.
The chances of me dying here are too low. I would like the chances of death to increase. Thank you very much. Madness. Absolute madness.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
next sport that I don't know the name of in English, and I
Mm-hmm.
would like to know the name of in English. It is well, there are several that are similar in this category, but this specific thing that I'm thinking about, you start from the top of a hill and you go down quite quickly, doing very quick turns, going left, right between these like flaggy poles.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And you have to like do you have to hit the poles? Is that a requirement or is it just going between them that's important?
And it's going between them that's important.
Okay. But I always see them hitting the poles and it looks so incredibly painful, you know? I always feel so bad for them. Now this one's got a really fun name in English. It's called slalom. Slalom.
Slalom. Oh,
Slalom, yeah.
that's nice.
Alpine skiing, you know, doing a little bit of slalom. You,
Mm.
if you talk about like zigzagging, some people use it as a verb too, like slaloming down the street.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, this is a pretty
Interesting.
good sport to watch.
That's
I saw
fun.
somebody absolutely destroy their legs on this though. I don't know if you saw that.
Destroy their legs.
Yeah, she went flying basically, and then like she landed on one leg and she really hurt herself.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sure. And then but she went back right into it. She was like, "I'm not bothered." It's madness.
That probably
It's very impressive.
happens a
Very, very
lot
impressive.
in these types of sports. Like you probably fall over
Oh
quite a
yeah.
lot. Sometimes it
Oh.
looks worse than it is.
True, true. But I think, any kind of ski related injury is probably something ankle or knee or thigh related is not gonna feel very good. So I had a lot
No,
of
that's
respect for her.
true. That's true. And especially because those hills are quite hard. Like snow in itself is not very hard if you fall over when you're just
Yeah.
skiing as a normal person in the woods or something like we do here in
Yeah.
Finland. Like it doesn't hurt much. But those, like, I think they put
Yeah.
water on them to make them slightly icier. I'm not sure. It was also snowing quite a lot during these Olympics,
Ah.
but yeah. But yeah, no, that's interesting.
Yes,
Slalom.
yes, I did see something about that.
Hmm.
Slalom. It's
Slalom.
no, I'm just kidding. You don't say it like that. It's slalom.
That
But yeah,
sounds
yeah, that's another
very
one. That's another one.
interesting.
Do you have any more for us?
Um, well, the rest are quite simple. We have what figure skating, we have speed skating. I assume that's also speed skating in English.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So we have snowboarding. That one I know. I assume
Yes.
that we have in
I've
Finnish.
noticed that a lot of these are just doing,
Mm.
ski jumping, ski dancing, jump doing, ice walking, ice running. I'm just kidding. Ice running doesn't
What
exist.
ice
But yes,
running sounds
sorry.
fun. I
Can you
would do
imagine?
ice running.
That'd be slipping around. That'd be
Yeah,
great.
yeah, yeah.
Oh man, okay, yeah. Are there any more? I can't think of any. Really, the difference between bobsleigh, skeleton, and luge was something I really wanted to talk about.
Mm, mm.
But other than that,
Well, there are different, I mean, there are different types of skiing. For example, in these Winter Olympics, there was a sport that has never been in the Winter Olympics before. So it was
oh
there
yeah,
for the first time. In Finnish, it's called mountain skiing. That sounds like something it could be called in English, but basically you have like a combination of these things where you have to,
oh,
ski upwards first, then you have to take your skis off and go up
mm-hmm.
like these steps, then you have to take these, I don't know what they're called in English, but these like brakes off of your skis and go downhill and then put the brakes back on. It's yeah, it's a lot of just different types of stuff.
Called ski mountaineering is the
Ski
name.
mountaineering, okay.
Mountaineering, yeah. Because I saw somebody deck it.
Oh my god.
no, no offense,
Mm, mm.
It's clearly something happened with her skis, but she changed skis and then fell over.
Oh,
So the part of the problem, I suppose.
ski mountaineering,
But
like
yeah,
this
ski
sport.
mountaineering.
I was watching this sport the other day, and it looks funny. To me, it looks funny. Like it's a silly sport.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. I
It's a
mean,
goofy sport.
not to offend you if you are a ski mountaineer. What's the person called?
Yeah, I think so.
A
A ski
ski mountaineer.
mountaineer. Yeah,
If you
a
are
ski
a
mountainator.
an avid I don't know, a consumer or doer of this sport, have fun. But
Yes,
it's just funny.
it looks funny. Yeah, it looks funny, but in a peace and love kind of way,
Yeah,
not in a
yeah.
we're laughing at you sort of way.
It's
Or
one of
maybe
those
yes, we are
sports
laughing at you just a little bit.
where you're not really afraid for their life, You're not afraid that something's
Yeah,
gonna happen. It's just a bit of fun.
yeah,
It's a bit of fun.
true. Only in the Winter Olympics would you see a safe sport that doesn't create possibilities of death and go, haha, so silly. So funny. Not interesting. Good luck, athletes. Can't be that complicated. You know, if you're not breaking an ankle, who are you?
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, that's ridiculous. Yeah. It's scary. It's
Yeah.
scary.
But it is a good one.
It is. It
Yeah,
is. It
yeah.
is a good one. Anyway, I haven't really,
So,
to be fair, I have watched some skiing. Norway won most of the men's stuff. Sweden is actually better in women's. So Swedish women and Norwegian men are dominating skiing. Apparently, that's happening.
mm,
Um, in figure skating, because I did not watch speed skating at all, but in figure skating, a Japanese couple won
mm,
the couples figure skating, and that was lovely because they were
mm,
so happy. I think this
mm.
is the first gold medal for Japan in couples figure
Oh,
skating,
wow.
so that's nice.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah.
What about Finland then? How many medals you got?
Oh God, I don't even know. I have to check that because I don't know. Maybe we got like several bronze medals.
Nice.
We do like a bronze medal here in Finland. We have quite a few bronze medals.
That's all right. People train their entire lives for a bronze. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's
Do
okay.
you want to guess what place Spain is in?
We have one silver medal and five bronze medals. But yeah, no, give me Spain.
Ah, that's nice. I can't believe this. I can't believe this.
Mm.
Spain is doing better than you guys because it has one gold medal. Can you believe that?
Oh my God. How is that possible?
Clearly, everybody else was having a day off. I'm joking. I'm joking. It's a joke. I actually don't know what the gold medal is, so I'm sure it's something like ridiculous. Like
Snowboarding.
I'm finding it really hard not to say something like super Spanish. Like,
I wonder what it is. But maybe
yeah,
it's
let's have a
figure
look.
skating related. I don't know. What do Spanish people do? What's popular in Spain when it comes to winter sports?
Yeah, that is true. Actually, we are. I don't know why I'm saying we like I'm Spanish, but there are quite a lot of really good figure skating athletes. Ah, it was nope. There you go. It was mountaineering. It was ski mountaineering that we got the gold in.
No.
Whoa, that's so funny.
Not the
That's
silly
shocking.
sport that we were just talking about. Oh,
I
that's
think
so
I'm not
funny.
gonna lie. I think that Spain got all of its medals in ski mountaineering.
No, really.
Yes, I think so.
Spain really said, okay, we let's focus on this one. It's in the Olympics for the first time. We can do this. To be honest, that's
Wow.
smart because nobody
Oh,
stands a
I'm so
chance
impressed.
against the Norwegians in skiing or the Swedes in women's skiing,
Yeah, yeah.
or the
They were like, we
Slavic
can't
people.
compete. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so funny
Yeah,
though.
Finland,
Well,
like
congratulations.
Finland got its silver in what was it called again? Combination.
Yeah, Nordic combined or something like that.
Yeah, Nordic combined, and then Finland also got two bronze medals in combined
See, I
Nordic.
believe that Britain got a gold in the skeleton as well.
Ooh,
I think. Let
hello.
me let me just verify that claim. I just, as a British person, like, did you know Britain won all of the medals in the Olympics? I don't know if you were there, but it definitely did happen. So let's see. We were first, second, and third place. No, let's see. We're 15th. We got three gold medals. Wow.
Oi, let's go.
Why? We got two gold medals in skeleton, one in snowboarding. Wow. One silver in curling. Absolute
Hey.
wizards, curling kings, and, and oh, that's one that we didn't talk about, a bronze in acrobatic skiing. Wow. That's what when I'm in my hometown, that's what I see athletes doing. They're just spinning around in the sky on skis. I'm like, oh,
Mm,
there they are. It's beautiful.
no.
Congratulations to everybody in the Winter Olympics. I'm sure that you're all listening to this podcast because you need to practice your English
Yeah, of course, of course. I mean,
to
some of
flirt
the
with each other.
English, some of the English that I heard in the interviews was quite tragic, so they could really use the grammar police.
Really, really. Come
Yeah,
on, guys. Come
yeah,
on, guys.
yeah.
That's terrible,
You
especially
need
if you're all
help.
dating each other. I saw that thing in the news, by the
Mm,
way, about
well,
all of them. Did you? I don't know if we should talk about this.
oh, let's not.
It's kind of gross.
Yeah. There were quite a lot of there was quite a lot of um close relations.
Athletic friskiness.
Athletic friskiness. Yeah, everybody can
That'll do.
translate friskiness on their own. Like,
Yes, exactly. We're not teaching you that one. Anyway, bye. But yes, well, thank you so
hmm.
much for coming to listen to us talk about the Olympics.
Yeah.
Tune in next week when we actually participate in the Paralympics. I'm gonna like chew off one of my legs, and then I'm gonna participate. I hope you're ready.
Let's all cheer for Emily. Let's all cheer for Emily.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. Of course, I'm actually really excited for the Paralympics. It's normally a lot of fun to watch, so I'm hoping to see some highlights.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that will be really, really cool. It is next
Yeah.
week, right?
I think it's
Is it
in
next month?
two
I need to
weeks.
see how it works.
2 weeks, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Cool, cool.
Well, I mean, this
Well,
episode will not be uploaded probably for another week. So.
it's in 1 week ago. No, it does. No, it does. But yes, that will be very cool. Well, I hope that you all learned some cool vocabulary. There's
Mm-hmm.
definitely a few sports that I learned today,
Yeah,
um,
same.
and a lot of words that I learned in Finnish too, like curling. So that's
Curling.
good.
Yeah, the main word. Anyway, thank you
All
everybody for
right, guys.
listening. Thank
Well,
you
we will
so
see you
much.
later.
We will see you later.
Yes. Bye
Goodbye.
bye.